The Bulls with the lead. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. So it's the Bucks now. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Ball hits them both. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside, Ball. Adebayo down low. And that one drops.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Takes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Hero. And here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Back to McDaniel. Screen by McDaniel. Here's Hero. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The Bulls leading by 8. Now Hayes. Pass to Wiseman. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it. To the inside. Out to Bridges. Into the lane. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
How about that burst and bounce from Bridges on the throwdown as he rolled right by the defender?
And it's Wiseman at the elbow. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Shepherd with the ball. Wiseman picks him up. Greg, we know about the Euro step. But is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Now here's Wiseman. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Now here's Dosunmu. He has yet to score.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Shepherd. It's a 10-point game. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Dosunmu. No good from outside. Bucks trailed by 6. Fires from 14. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Bridges, and he drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Shepherd. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Shepherd's got his first basket of the night.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Bulls leading by 6. Pass to Adebayo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half of the game. Here's Ball. Back to Adebayo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Ball from long range. No good that time. Bucks trailed by 8. Oh!
My goodness. Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, His mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Back to ball. A second chance effort. Pass to McDaniels. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. McDaniels got his first basket.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Milwaukee making a switch here. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Shepard's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Ball, and there's the drive. Outside, Hero. Shoots over Bridges. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. He takes it in. And it's Shepard missing. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And so we wrap up the first half. The Bulls on top, up 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Hit by Bridges. And the officials call it traveling violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now, here's Dosunmu. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's Milwaukee now. The 15-footer. He doesn't hit that one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The shot misses. And so it's Milwaukee with it, trailing by 13. And he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Dosunmu. Shoots over Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. From deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Hayes. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Hayes. There's the screen. Back to Wiseman. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
There's the 3. Agbaji can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 10. Hayes. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Bridges shot, good.
flipping the switch right now. There's no stopping Miles Bridges. He knows it, and his teammates do too.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Bucks trail by 8. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Now here's Hayes. Scoreless thus far. Here's Vukcevic. 6 to shoot. Down low. Stripped away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
So for the Bulls. And he can't hit the second.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now, Hero, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Off target at the rim. Bucks trailed by 5. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 7.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Here's Shepard. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And McDaniels drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Fires to the hoop. And finished off by Shepherd.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Shepherd. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Bulls moving the ball around. Now here's McDaniels. Clock at 4. Ball from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Lonzo becoming more consistent with his catch-and-shoot jumper. I know it doesn't look that good, but it's got a nice touch on it, and it's effective.
And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Agbaji. There's a screen. No good with the layup.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
A finish, and Hayes throws it down.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And Bridges jams it in.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
Over to the wing. Pass to Agbaji. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside. Can't connect from short range.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Rebound by the Bulls. Pass to Wiseman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Bridges. They swipe it. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Jumps up and finished off by Wiseman.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Bucks trailed by 15. Bridges attacking. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Hayes with it. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Hero. Picked away. And they're moving it up. Hayes with the steal. Goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks trailed by 12. Out to the wing. Wilson left side. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Abaji. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Here's Chicago. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. They get it again. Kicks it out to Hero. Good on the 3.